Welcome back. This is the third video in our pick making series, and I thought it'd be a really good idea to talk about some of the rotary tool accessories and what we're going to be using them for. First, after some looking around, it was really hard to find information on my Ryobi PRT100. It was a little more simple to find information on the Dremel 4000. But here's an application chart and what speeds, recommended speeds, you will be using with your rotary tool to remain safe. In the purple column on the left, you'll see type of accessories. Then the use for those accessories on the top row: softwood, hardwood, laminates / plastics, ferrous and non-ferrous, shell stone, ceramic, and glass. The speed recommendations are listed under each category next to the accessory that its recommended speed is for. We are going to be particularly interested in the ferrous column while we work through this project. We will be using both the sanding drum and the aluminum oxide grinding stones or the silicone carbide grinding stones. The aluminum oxide ones are usually red, brown, or like a pinkish, and the silicone carbide are blue and green. Our recommended operating speed for all three categories is 15 to 35,000 RPM. When we look at our settings for our rotary tool, for example, mine, the Dremel 4000, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. In this chart, you can see the RPM that is calculated for each setting. Now, the Ryobi PRT100, it was really hard to find any information on the actual speeds per setting. So out of all the documentation that I've been able to find about the device, it states that it's a variable speed and it has 5 settings. The variable speed goes from 4,400 to 23,000, being the max speed that the rotary tool can operate at. So without doing a whole bunch of math, just multiplying by 0.5 of the max speed, I'm estimating around 11.5 for the RPM at setting 3. We really was disappointed in Ryobi for not providing as much information as, say, Dremel, but staying within the operating speeds is kind of crucial because each one of the accessories that are designed for these tools have a recommended operational speed. So just do your research and be safe out there. Always wear safety glasses just in case you don't get that tool that operates at the recommended operating speed. As I said, we're going to be looking at ferrous metals, but what are ferrous versus non-ferrous metals? The simple answer is that ferrous metals contain iron and non-ferrous metals do not. Ferrous examples would be steel, carbon steel, alloy steel, cast iron, or wrought iron, while non-ferrous examples would be aluminum, copper, lead, zinc, tin. Let's talk about some tips for drum sander attachment for rotary tools. Is comprised of this rubber that as you screw down the top screw, it will compress and create a tight fit against your sanding wheel. 1, 2, 3. As you tighten down the screw on the sanding drum attachment, it will create a tight fit for the sanding sleeve that we are going to slip over the top here. Now, a tip to make this slip on a little bit easier, go ahead and get yourself some talc powder or a little bit of baby powder. You don't need much. I use an old sock, or you can pick up a sock from the dollar store, put all your talc powder inside of it, and as you need it, you can go ahead and take your sanding wheel and roll it over a couple times, get a little bit on your fingers. You can go ahead and spread it a little bit in there, and this will help you slide the sanding drum onto the sanding sleeve without much effort. I very much appreciate you guys checking this out, and if there's anything that you noticed that I could do better, or if I missed something or you didn't understand it completely, go ahead and throw a comment down below. Hit that like button, notification button, so you know when the next video is coming out, and we will catch you in the next video.